Hurricanes are getting stronger, wildfires are spreading faster, sea levels are rising. Let's make no mistake, there is a climate crisis, and the United States is committed to acting now and acting together. Because the truth is, our world is more interconnected and interdependent than ever before. And the only way to combat this climate crisis is together.
The climate crisis is an unprecedented global challenge. That also makes it a powerful opportunity for the world to work together like never before. The United States is committed to leading on this issue by building on our closest partnerships and creating lasting new ones. We're working with other countries to raise our climate ambitions during this critical decade for action. If we succeed, we will build a healthier, more secure, more equitable, and more sustainable global community and protect this magnificent planet that we share.
It's simple. We need immediate, sustained, and robust action to reach net zero emissions by 2050. And that means by the end of this decade, we need reliable, affordable, clean energy that reaches the most populated valleys and the remotest mountains, across the hottest deserts and the coldest tundra. The Department of Energy is working with counterparts around the world who embrace bold, innovative ideas. Together, we can scale renewable energy, we can commercialize carbon capture, make batteries more affordable, and make clean hydrogen market-ready.
In the United States, transportation is the single largest contributor of greenhouse gas emissions. But that also means it can be a big part of the solution. The Department of Transportation is positioning America to drive the future of electric vehicles. We're working toward an ambitious new target. By 2030, half of all new vehicles sold should be zero emission. We need every country, along with the private sector, to work together to create the transportation sector of tomorrow, from our waters to our roads to our skies. And this is just the beginning.
We have an undeniable obligation to our children and future generations. The Department of the Interior is committed to protecting our lands, waters, and resources, to enacting ambitious climate policies to lift marginalized communities around the world. We have unleashed a whole of government response to tackle the climate crisis and will continue to push for conservation that restores balance to lands, animals, plants, waters, and all things that sustain life.
The Department of Commerce is working hard to bolster technological innovation, a critical factor in achieving a net zero, climate resilient economy. Working together with the private sector, we can drive clean technology innovation forward. The economic benefits of bold climate action are enormous. They'll generate millions of good-paying jobs and better technology for communities around the world.
The climate crisis is already impacting agriculture and aquaculture around the world and threatening global food security. With increasing numbers of storms, droughts, floods, heat waves, and devastating wildfires, we need to act now to protect our crops and the farmers and fishers who bring food to our table. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is committed to tackling this crisis head-on, and together we can build more sustainable and resilient food systems around the world.
Climate change is here and hitting countries hard. The United States Agency for International Development helps countries develop drought-resistant seeds and resilient infrastructure to withstand a changing climate. We partner with the private sector to invest in green energy to cut global emissions, and we race to save lives after climate shocks occur. As our climate changes, America's commitment to helping those in need does not waver.
The climate crisis knows no borders, and neither does the pollution that causes it. The Environmental Protection Agency is taking bold action to limit the pollutants that cause climate change, from vehicles to appliances, and we're just getting started. We have a long road ahead, but together we can create a healthier planet for people around the world.
Generations from now, I believe that we will be able to look back on this moment as the moment when our world joined together to combat the climate crisis, to protect our planet, and to build a better future for all of us. Let's get to work.